Why does dress size matter so much?
We have all been in the dressing room and thought we picked out the perfect size, but it didn't fit. What is going on? Does it mean we gained weight? Today we will talk about why size doesn't really mean anything, then do a review of our call to action and share something that we love.
As a health coach and a wellness coach, we ask the questions so you get the answers. Let's get started as we ask.
Wait, what?
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Kamna. As I was just talking, I thought of some stories, so this is going to be good.
I have to admit, I'm feeling a little vulnerable.
Oh, very.
This is a disclaimer. We're not going to be using any numbers. We're going to be using letters as a way to talk about this because everybody's different. And we have to honor that.
So I'll just use this as an example. Last week, or maybe 2 weeks ago, I had to get my son a suit. And I have no idea where to start with men's clothes.
Yeah.
My son's always been a small, medium, large, and even
Right.
that doesn't work, like, always, right? So I also, while he was trying things on to try and get a feel for what he should be, I saw a pair of pants and I grabbed them and I put them in the thing for me. And to make a very long story short, my son's clothes, all of them, his neck, everything is down to a specific number. Women's is not like that
No.
at all.
No.
Like
No.
he had an arm length, a neck length, a shoulder width, like for the jacket, everything had a number, right?
Right.
I made him try on every piece of clothing. And the one that fit him good, I was like, let's try on the bigger size just to see. Like I made him do it all. He was not happy with me. And when we checked out, he noticed I bought a pair of pants and he goes, you didn't try those on. And I go, mind your own business. I don't need to. And wouldn't you know, I had to return them because they didn't fit
Of course.
me. But like, I dread it.
Yeah.
I hate it. That's the last thing on earth I want to do is try on clothes. I got to be in the mood. I got to feel good. I got to be well hydrated. I got to have like, it's a nightmare.
Well, and the lights in the dressing room don't really help.
No, and they always make me look like I got beat up. And that's my face. Like, let's not talk about my body. Like, I always look at it and I'm like, oh my God, what happened to me?
Yes, for sure. And it's, it's so interesting because I've taken clothes into the dressing room and I'm like, this is the size that I wear. And sometimes it's loose from the bust. Sometimes it's tight from here. The problem that I always have is it's tight on my arm because I have bigger arms, but I have like I don't know, like that size of a body. So then it doesn't fit because I can get my arms in, or I have really broad shoulders, and I actually have a bigger head. So I can't get my head through the hole. Sometimes I get stuck. I don't know if you've ever been in a dressing room where you're like,
you
help
panic.
me,
and
help me.
Panic? I panic like I'm gonna die in there. Like I'm gonna have to call the ambulance and they're gonna have to come and cut me out of these clothes. Like that's my fear. I don't know if that's ever happened to anybody, but that's my fear.
I'm afraid of that too, because sometimes you can tell when you're putting it on, you're like, oh boy, this is gonna be tough getting it off.
But the other part of you is like, go for it. It's gonna look amazing on. And then you put it on and it's a night. I hate it.
Yeah, it just squishes all your bits and parts, and then you're like, oh, I can't breathe.
It squishes them, pushes them. It's just not fun. You know what I mean?
I typically don't like to try things on in the dressing room. It's a problem. The shoes, the socks, everything, the pants. I don't like to take anything off in the dressing room. And then I always think, what if the fire alarm goes off and I have to run out,
Oh my God, I never thought of that, but now I'm going to think about that.
So I always bring clothes home to try on, which is a nuisance because then I have to make a separate trip to return everything. But I bought a dress and I thought, this is looser. It's a larger size. It's going to fit me perfectly. It was an empire waist, so that it has a line in the middle, but it came like here when it's supposed to come at the bottom of the bust. It came into the middle of the bust. I'm like, this is so weird.
That's the other thing. Cuts of clothes.
Yeah. I don't get it. It honestly doesn't make any sense to me.
No, none of it makes sense.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When I go shopping with my husband, he can pick up 5 pants or 5 shirts, and pretty much they always all fit him because they go by color size, by sleeve length. The pants are by waist or the inseam. That's much easier to pick out clothes. They don't get demoralized like we do,
No.
There's like, this is my size.
No, and
This is just
it's even like their shirt sizes are small, medium, large. Their underwear are small, medium, large. They're all, none of there's not like or specific numbers. There's nothing like I guess I'm wrong. Let me back up. I am wrong because they do make big and tall.
mhm.
And I wondered that's probably maybe demoralizing to some men.
Well, and I used to work for a company that sold men's clothing online as a wholesaler to retail stores. They even have like I learned so much. They have athletic cuts, which is like broader shoulders, narrow waist. They have slim cuts for people who are on the leaner side. They have all kinds of things customized to men that women don't have.
It's crazy.
They call it names like what's women's sizes or big
Juniors.
sizes or juniors. Yeah, they have like the wording is so different.
Juniors, meaning a teenager when like a 20-year-old is not going to go into the lady section. Like it's so ridiculous.
Well, even if I try on a junior size B, let's just say, and that works for me in a women's, that will not fit me in a junior's.
No. No.
I don't get that
No,
either.
me neither. Okay, so let me tell you another example about my son because he seems to be a good one. For Easter, he said, "I want Carhartt t-shirts." Okay?
What's a car?
It's the
I don't know
brand.
what that is.
It's like a
Oh, okay.
worker's man
Okay.
brand, okay? So he wanted Carhartt t-shirts. Okay, I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I go to Tractor Supply. I got 3 large, different color shirts. He had a Carhartt t-shirt in his closet. I checked, it was a large. I'm like, "Great, get you the same." I got loose fit, not relaxed fit.
Oh,
So I have to go return all 3 of these shirts that I bought that were the same brand and same size, except because his previous one was a relaxed fit and the one I got are a loose fit.
oh my
So
goodness.
it's so frustrating even for all people. Like,
Yeah,
do you know what
that's
I
true.
mean?
That's true.
It's like,
That's true.
okay. And he tried them. I go, well, try them. They look ridiculously large, even in the store. And I'm like, but that's what this shirt said in the closet. And he's like, no, it's too big. I'm like, ah. So I guess I'm not going to be sexist. I think all men and women all have problems with clothes.
No,
It's
that
just
is true.
easier for men.
Yeah, I can buy my husband clothes and generally they will fit.
Yeah.
People are like, how did you know his size?" But I know his collar size, I know his shoulder. So those are the main things for shirts and his sleeve length. I can buy him clothes and 90% of the time they will fit him.
Also, we didn't even get into this. Women's shoe sizes are ridiculous too. I could be a 6 or a 7.5, depending on the shoe. Not my
Mhm.
husband. I put his shoe size in my phone in case I ever wanna buy him shoes, so I never forget it,
Right.
and I could just order it online, and it's gonna fit him, no matter
Right.
what,
Right. Right.
unless they just don't care. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I think the industry is different for men and women. I just
yeah,
think it's very different. And
it is.
when you go into the dressing room and you're like, "Oh, I can try this on. This is my size," because that's what you've been wearing for however long. And then it doesn't fit. There's something psychological that happens.
Yeah.
I think you think, "Did I gain weight? Am I looking fat? Am I looking chubby? Is this highlighting my rolls? Like all the things.
Okay, so
Is this flat?"
I wanna sit here and tell you that dress size doesn't matter. I want to. I wish I was that confident and that great and that mm, happy with myself
Yeah.
looking. It matters to me. I mean, I will wear the wrong bra size until it's really uncomfortable and ridiculous just because I don't wanna go up a bra size. How ridiculous.
Okay, but let's talk this out for a second. Why do you not want to go up a bra size? Just because of the
Because it means
number?
I've gained weight.
Oh,
To me, going up to a size D is gaining weight versus a C where I'm at. Or whatever,
mm,
but, not even bra. I mean, like, even if my pants are tight, I don't wanna go up even 1 size.
yeah.
That means I've gained weight.
I think I'm a little bit there, but I'm a little bit now moving towards the other side.
Ha
If
Go
if
ahead.
I'm more comfortable, I think that's more valuable to me than trying to squeeze into something and then feeling so horrible about myself.
I think I have a strategy to get there, and we're gonna talk
Oh,
about that in a little bit, but, like, I'm not there because 'cause
yeah,
I've always tried on a size that I've always known, and if it's too tight, I don't get anything.
yeah. Or if you've gone into a dressing room with like six things because that's the max,
Yeah,
and you come out with one, you're
yeah,
just like, oh my God, what is wrong with
yeah.
me? You never say what's wrong with the clothes.
No, never. But and I also never think like, well, part of me does. My part of me that doesn't wanna go up is like, "Well, I'm gonna waste this money because 'cause I'm gonna lose this weight."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna spend $32 on a size bigger jeans because I'm gonna lose this weight, and then I'm gonna waste
Yeah.
my money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
True.
mean, that's what I think.
Yeah, because you're like, "Of course I'm gonna be down. Of course, and when I don't need these big jeans."
Right. Now, it could be that that manufacturer just made their clothes smaller now, and
Mhm.
it's my real like, I've never deep thought it, but, like, the reality is it does matter. I saw a quote from Kate Winslet, and she said, "My whole life, I've never heard another woman say, 'I love my body.' Not my mom, not my sister, not my best friend. Nobody has ever said another woman has said, 'I love my body.'" And I was like, "That's very true. I've never heard one person say, 'I love my body.' No matter who
You
they
know,
are, no matter what they look like, nobody's ever said that."
there's a scene in the original Sex and the City show where the four main characters are sitting around talking, and the one says, "I hate my thighs," and the other one says, "I'll trade you my your thighs for my," I forget what she said, her nose, and the other one said something, and they all look at the fourth person. They're like, "You have to say something too," and she's like, "I love my body," and they looked at her like she was
An
walking around with
alien.
her head cut. Yeah, an
Yeah,
alien. Yeah. You're right, though. We don't love our bodies. We don't love all that they're capable of. We don't love everything like we're strong or
yeah.
we're fierce. We don't. We look at our dress size and say that's our definition.
And you know what else? Like, my weight is the least interesting thing about me.
Oh my God, you're right.
I mean, right? I'm not saying I'm this super interesting person, but what I'm saying is, like, that's not the most interesting thing about me. There's a lot more things that are interesting about me than my weight,
You are so right.
right?
And yes, and if I think about all the people that I really love, their size or their weight never even comes into the
No, it only
description.
matters to us. That's it.
Mhm.
I also so does my clothing size. It only matters to me. That's it.
Well, and the thing is, when you go out somewhere, no, someone's not going to say, "Oh, what size did you get?" They're going to say, "Oh, what a pretty dress or pretty clothes or
Right.
whatever.
Mhm.
You look so pretty in that." That's what they're going to say. They're not going to say, "Oh, what size did you get?" That
I know.
tell me how it defines you. No,
So bad.
we're not.
It's all us. This whole topic is literally an individualized topic. It is not for anybody else. Like, it is literally, I feel that my weight defines me. I feel that everybody sees my weight as a size
Yeah.
X, Y, or Z. I feel large when I go buy a bathing suit because I needed a 2 sizes up from last summer. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
that's on
Mhm.
me. Nobody
Yeah.
else is putting that on me. Nobody.
Right. Right. Nobody cares.
No.
Even the salesperson who says, "Oh, do you need a different size?" Even she doesn't care.
Oh my
She's
god,
just
I
trying to
know.
make the sale. She doesn't care.
Ugh.
She just wants
It's
you to
so
buy the
hard.
clothes.
It's really so hard. I mean, and it starts early too. Like, I see it in my kids in dressing rooms when I'm like, "What size do I need to get you? This size or that?" Underwear is so hard to buy. I never There's 17 cuts of underwear. I don't
Yeah.
even my husband and my son, I'm like, "I don't know what kind." Like, why is it so complex?
I never remember what I like, what's comfortable for me, what my size is. I never remember.
I
And
need
then
to
I have
keep
to
something written down.
seriously.
Yeah, and then
Seriously.
it fades, like, I was trying to look at my bras to see what size they were, and I've clearly worn it off or washed it off because I can't even tell what size it was. God, it's so frustrating. Anyway, go ahead. What else where did you go from this from that?
Just an interesting tidbit. I thought found this fascinating. And there's 2 points that are connected. According to an article in the Washington Post, a size 8 dress today is nearly the equivalent of a size 16 dress in 1958. The measurements
Oh,
were different. So, does it matter that it's a 16 or an 8? I don't know that it does. The second thing is this. Well, two more things.
huh.
Clothing manufacturers have learned to size down clothing measurements in order to give the false pretense that a smaller size equals a thin body, which equates to beauty. This is called vanity sizing.
I
So
mean, it's so true.
they size down so you can feel good about yourself. I bought a jean jacket that was a size A, and I'm
Okay.
normally a size B, and I'm like, whoa, I can fit
Right?
into a size A.
Doesn't it feel
Uh,
so good?
it does.
Listen, if I was a size A in every single thing that a company made, I'm buying from them all the time.
Yeah.
I am.
That's true. That is so true.
I would be. I'd be like, yeah, I would brag about my size to people who don't even care if it was a
Yeah.
size A. I'd be like,
I'm
guess
like a
what?
size I fit into a size A.
You know? Rather than, oh,
There
this is a size M. Like, who wants
Mhm.
to be a size, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where you're just like, oh,
I wouldn't mind being a size M or a size B if it was the same across the board. The reason
um,
why
I
women's
see your
clothing in
point. Yeah.
particular isn't the same is because there's something called the American Society of Testing and Materials. It's a
Okay.
non-government organization that charges for access to its sizing charts. And because they charge, many merchandising brands do not want to fork out the cash and would rather create their own clothing size.
That's so
So
dumb.
this organization who has standardized measurements, they're like, these are A, B, and C. They say, but if you want our stuff, you got to pay for it. So stores are like, no, we'll just do our own.
You know what's really stupid? And I don't even know if you knew this, but you probably do. Every single thing in your home is a standard size.
Hmm.
Like even your tread on your steps, there's a standard size that it needs to
Right,
be for coding.
right.
Your outlets have to be so many feet away for coding. Every single thing, your toilet hole that your toilet goes on has to be a standard hole. But that's not charged for. Why is it women's clothing? Out of everything in the world, that's what you're gonna pick
Or
to
even if
not.
you have a refrigerator that doesn't have a standard size and you have to find a custom one, that's what it feels like with women's clothing is you have to find a customized.
All the time.
Yeah, and so you're paying more, spending more time in dressing rooms, more
Yep.
time on the road, more time in stores,
Yeah.
and then you give up. And now with online shopping the way it is, you're
It's
like returning half the stuff that you buy.
yeah, I don't understand it. Like the whole world is standard sizes for things except women's clothing.
Yeah. Well, this is why. I also saw this statistic or this statement, and I thought this was super interesting. A 150-pound woman typically wears a range from a size 8 to a size 12. That's such a big range, or a medium to a large, depending on height and body shape. So I could be a size B, but I might fit into some size A, but I also might need a size C. There's no rhyme or reason
No, none.
for anything. And because of my shoulder width and my head size, I might need something bigger, but that means my buttons on my chest might pop open, you know?
Right.
I,
I don't. I will say though, when you go thrift store shopping, like my daughter and I, doesn't matter where you go, because I could fit into a small easily there because it's stretched out, right? Or I could fit into a bigger size or whatever I'm trying to say is like it's all over the board because they're
hmm.
used and stuff. So that factors in too. Like if you buy something brand new, it could either shrink
Yeah,
or get bigger. It's so
yeah,
frustrating.
it's really frustrating. So it's, I think the problem is, I mean, men are like this too. I can't really say only for women, but women are, everybody's body is so different. Our shoulder, our bust, our waist, our hips, our thighs, everything is so different. Sometimes you might be an apple, sometimes you might be a pear shaped, sometimes you might be uh,
Athletic build,
a square.
hourglass. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's square, there's rectangle, there's inverted rectangle. I went down a rabbit hole on this
Oh,
because I've never known what I am. Like, I never have. Like, I just meaning my
you didn't
shape.
care,
Do
right?
you I guess I didn't care. Do you know what shape you are technically?
I think I'm an apple, which means
Okay.
I'm like this. I like a, I don't know what it means, round.
Well, there's like actual formulas. Like
Okay.
you take your measurements and if your waist you do your waist divided by your shoulders and if it's less than 0.75, you're this. And if it's hips divided by shoulders and if it's more than 1.5, you're this. Like there is a standard there's many standard and it's all the same from what I was finding. So I wanted to know. Like I'm like, "What? I've never really taken I mean, I'm sure when I got wedding dress fitted, they did my measurements. I'm sure
Mhm.
I've done it, but I've never like really looked, right? So
Okay.
when you're measuring your shoulders, you do from the widest part of your shoulder. Your bust is the fullest part. Your
Okay.
waist is your narrowest part, and your hips is this is what I didn't know. When you look in the mirror sideways in your when you're like a profile of you when you're looking in the mirror, to take your weight, your hips, wherever your butt sticks out the most, that's
Oh,
where you put it around. I always thought my waist was like up here,
yeah.
and I'm pointing to like my pelvic bone, but it's actually right where your butt sticks out
You
the
mean
most.
your hip
Yeah.
measurement.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
hip measurement. So I didn't know any of this. So anyway, I took my measurements and then I put them into these formulas and I am a pear shaped.
Oh,
I would have never really thought I was a pear shaped. Nothing against that. I just thought I was more of like a round. I
an
always think
apple.
of myself, yeah, like an apple. I like
Mhm.
round, but I'm not. And the reason for that is because my shoulders are smaller than my hips. So
Mhm.
therefore I become a pear. But you
Mhm.
said you have bigger shoulders
Yeah.
than your hips.
Well, I don't know if I think my shoulders and my hips are probably the same.
You might be an hourglass then.
Oh, I wish I was an hourglass.
You could be. You don't know. Anyway, so all right, so I took all of my measurements. I went down this rabbit hole today of like my measurements. I got my daughter's sewing kit. I couldn't find a tape measure. I got my daughter's sewing kit out, got her like measurement, took all my measurements, did all of this math. Like pages of math I did.
Wow.
I know, right? And I went to look at my bra size. Now, I'm just going to ask you, and you can say what you think my bra size is.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Um,
I don't want to put you on the spot, but
I've
I mean,
never
you're a
looked at your
girl.
chest, but a
You know.
36C.
Okay. Right? That's what you think.
Okay.
I put my weight now this is where it gets fun. Go to ChatGPT
Okay.
and you take your measurements. My bust should I say what my numbers are?
It's up to you.
All right, I'll say what they are. I don't really care. My
Okay.
bust was a 40 and a half. My
Oh,
waist was a
wow.
35. My
You
hips
have
were a
more than I gave you credit for.
44 and my shoulders were a 42. So I put all of that
Oh.
in ChatGPT and I said, "What is my bra size?"
Mhm.
I should be a 34 triple D.
Oh.
Now, did you know that there are sister sizes?
I don't know what that means.
Neither did I. So then I'm like, well, what's a sister size, ChatGPT? And it said a sister size is this is what I should be by my measurements and by the standard chart. But
Okay.
if that doesn't fit, then I would either be a 32G
Oh. Okay. Hello,
or a
mama.
36 double D.
Wow. Okay.
So a sister size takes what you should be and it goes the one up and the one lower, and then it fixes your cup size according to that.
But this doesn't make sense to me because I would think the number is your measurement of the largest part of your bust. And that I thought the letter was the difference between underneath your bust and the
So it
bust part.
is. It is.
Okay. Oh, okay.
The cup size is the difference between your bust and your band.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Oh, what did you think it was?
So you mean the letter.
Yes.
Is that what, okay. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take like the bust and then the rib cage, I guess you would call it. It's
Yeah.
called the
Yeah.
whatever. And the difference is where you get your cup size. Um,
Right.
but because not all bra companies follow the same standard
Are
thing.
you kidding?
No, of course not. Why would they? That's why it gives me a sister size.
This makes me mad.
So guess what I'm doing? As soon as we end this podcast, I'm going to Kohl's and I'm going to go try on the exact 34 triple D to see what it is.
Triple D. Do they even make that?
That's what my mom said. I don't know. So, or a 32G or a 36 double D. I'm going to go see. However, I took it a step further because I was like, this is so much. I also pulled out my two bras that I have. I have more than two, but they're all the same. Like some are the same
Right.
brand and the same size.
Right. Because when you buy
Wrong
one,
size.
you love it. You buy
Right.
everything.
Completely wrong size. I kind of knew that. I knew I was popping out and I knew that wasn't the right size. Anyway, totally wrong size. And then I have another bra that came in like a small, medium, large, extra large, all of that. So I put in ChatGPT, the brand. I said, if I buy a Vanity Fair with no wire
Hmm.
and small, medium, and large, and these are my measurements, what size should I get? And it told me I bought the wrong one. So then I went, I'm going to Kohl's. These are my measurements. What should I buy? And it told
Hmm.
me if I want a comfy bra with no underwire,
Okay.
and it told me exactly what to get. It told me if I want one that is cushion comfort t-shirt bra, what to get. It shows me
Whoa.
exactly what to do. I've been going in bringing in like 4 different bras in the dressing room, trying all
Yeah.
4 of them on, not one of them work, and go back. Like, at
Yes.
least this is giving me it says okay, I'll give you an example. It says I need to get a Paramore by Felina, never heard of that bra, cushion comfort t-shirt bra in a 34 triple D or a 34G. That's what it's
Wow.
telling me to get. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get those 2 and go try those on. Doesn't
And
this
you're
make
gonna be like,
sense?
ah.
Right? Then I went a step further. I
Okay.
put in my measurements,
Yeah.
and I did do my inseam too. I measured that for this part. And I
Right.
said, again, I'm going to Kohl's. What trendy jeans should I buy if these are my measurements?
Yeah.
And it told me I need to go get a Sonoma Goods for Life curvy high rise straight leg jeans, and it told me exact size.
Wow. Were
I
you surprised by that information?
completely surprised by this information. So I can't wait to go see if this actually works. I can't wait.
You know, the big takeaway from this is that we have to know our measurements because each brand and each store is uses a different metric for measuring. So if
Mhm.
you know your measurements, like if you shop on Amazon at all for clothes, it'll tell you here is the size guide.
Mhm.
It may not be a standard, like you might need a bigger bust than you do a waist,
Right.
but at least you should fit for the largest part of your body. But you can say,
Mhm.
okay, I'm this size on top, so that's what I'm aiming for. I think
It's
it's really important to know your measurements.
I never really thought of it that way, and I also everything I was reading said that every clothing manufacturer has their sizing chart on their website, but nobody goes like, I don't go shopping for clothes and look at their website first and see what size I would be.
But honestly, I think we should because then we will feel better about ourselves if we don't have to try on 50 clothes
Right.
just to get two. And if we can say, okay, these are the sizes that work for me, this is the brand that works for me, and then you don't feel bad about yourself.
I can't wait to try this. Also, I'm gonna put my numbers in my phone because ChatGPT is the freaking best. Like,
Yeah.
I also did
Yeah.
Target too because there's a $15 bra at Target that I just wanted to see, and
Sure.
it said best bang for your buck or something like that, and it's called a Auden lightly lined full coverage. It's $15. Like,
Wow.
if that size, works that it's suggesting for me for $15, I'm gonna try it,
Of course you are. Why
right?
not? But I think the key takeaway from this whole exercise that you did is you're armed with information, which is all your measurements. You found out exactly which brand, what
Mhm,
size. So at the end of the day, you said size matters, but if you have information about what fits you, that matters more.
mhm. Yeah,
That
because I'm
matters
not
way
feeling bad
more.
about myself trying on 16 different things.
Right. Right.
I still might, because this might not work, but right now I feel, like, hopeful. Like, there's a
Yes.
starting point, is what I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
right?
I agree. I agree. This is so
Anyway,
much better than trying on so many outfits
I
and then
can't
being like,
wait,
forget it.
actually. I
I have to
actually
wear
can't
my
wait to go try these on.
really?
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't part of me wants to prove it wrong. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie. That's that part of you, you have that part of you too that's like, "No
of
way, that's not
course.
gonna work." But part of me is like, "Oh my god, could it be this easy?"
I think I would be more optimistic. Like, I want something that's just going to fit me,
I
and
know.
that's it.
I can't wait to go see if this works. Anyway, I'm not really sure
That's
if I'm in the mood for
exciting.
jeans today, but I
You're
definitely am
already
excited.
naked. You might as well
I
get it
know.
on.
This is true.
All right. Well, this was fun. I'm glad we talked about it because at least we now have an action plan of what to do to get our clothes.
Oh, one other thing I thought was interesting. If you're buying stretch jeans, you should always go down a size. I didn't know that. I wanna buy stretch jeans all the time.
What?
Yeah, that's what I read on many different places. Anyway,
Wow. Very informative.
so yeah.
I could talk about this topic forever, honestly.
Mhm.
So
All
much to
right.
say.
How was your call to action?
My call to action was good. I'm still planning my meals, and it's been very helpful to me. Pre-tracking some days, which has
Oh,
been very informative because I'm trying, as we've talked about many times over the past few weeks, to really be honest with my calories so I know what I'm eating. And the pre-tracking is helping a little bit, so I like it. It's good.
Okay, good.
Yeah. How about you?
Mine has been to use my habit tracker, which has 5 habits a day. It's so helpful that I put it in my brain dump journal because I
Oh,
just
good.
before I brain dump, I check, 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 get it all done. Um, it's going great. I'm still doing my. I was 7 calories under my calorie deficit yesterday,
Yay!
which of course I know in my head is a little. It means it's over, but I'm shooting for under so that I have that
Sure.
little wiggle room, you know.
Of course.
But yeah, I was pretty proud of that. 7 under.
Wow. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So,
Do you wanna make a call to action for next week?
do I want to or will I? Do I
Will
need to?
you?
No, I do. I want to, oh gosh, I'm gonna just stick with what I'm doing.
Okay. Which is the habit
The
tracker?
habit tracker. Yeah,
Okay.
I want to make it, I want to solidify this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. How about you?
Mine is a two-parter. I wanna
Oh,
continue planning my meals,
okay.
and then I also wanna start doing affirmations because I'm
God.
not practicing what I preach.
Oh my
I
God.
tell everybody that what you tell your brain is what your brain believes. And I told you I've been sort of in a funk, so I need to start telling my brain what to believe. That I am amazing and I am wonderful and I'm smart and I need to start saying all the things to myself because I've let myself believe that I'm not good enough and that's not okay anymore. It's just not
It's,
okay.
no, it's not. It's not okay. However, I want to tell you that literally before we started recording, I went to ChatGPT and I put, these are my goals for the next 90 days.
Mhm.
What is a good positive affirmation that I can say? And it gave me one and it told me to write them 3 times in the 369 method. Have you heard of that?
No.
I almost went down a rabbit hole, but we had to start. The 369 method is you write it every morning for three times. At lunch,
Mhm.
you say it 3 times, and at bedtime, you say it 9 times.
Okay. So
I don't
you
know any more than that because I didn't go.
okay.
I wrote my
I'm
affirmation
going to look it
down
up.
though. Yeah.
Can you share it or no?
I'm not
If
yet.
you don't want
I'm
to,
not
it's
ready
okay.
to.
That's no,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look up the 369 method. I think I need to
I
practice what
know.
I
We might have
preach.
to do an episode on it because I don't know much about it and I was interested in it.
Yeah. Do you have something you love?
Yes. Okay. I'm sure I shared these before in some capacity, but I forgot how much I love them and this has been my like sweet treat. So
Okay.
I know I've talked about the organic dates.
Yeah,
These I get at Costco. You can get them at a lot of places. These are the Medjool. Is that how you say that? Dates?
I think so.
Anyway, I you can get them at Costco. You can get them anywhere in the produce section. I love this brand particularly the most. I think they're the greatest. I
What's the
cut it.
brand?
It is the Sundate Premium
Okay.
California. They're organic. They're from California. I think I said that. Anyway,
Okay.
so I cut my date in half. There's a big pit in there. Do not get that pit in your garbage disposal. It
Oh
will blow
God.
up your motor. Ask me how I know. It happened. Do not get that pit in your garbage disposal.
Okay.
So I take the pit, walk it to the garbage, put it in there myself. And now I have one date. And now I feel like I have 2 pieces because they have 2 halves.
Okay.
Then I take another one and do the same thing. So now in my brain, I have 4 dates. This
Okay.
is in my head. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I take the Kirkland organic
Oh,
peanut butter,
yes.
the
I
creamy
love that
one.
peanut butter. Yes.
It's very runny. And
Yes.
this is mine. Nobody else eats this. So sorry if this grosses you out. I take my date and I just dip it in and I pull it out
Mm.
and I put it on the plate. And I do that with all 4. And then I sit down and I eat them so slowly. And it's so good. Okay? That's my I literally dip it right in because this peanut butter is so smooth and
Yeah.
creamy and runny. It's amazing peanut butter. I will tell
It's
you
great.
if you're used to like a Jif, it's not a Jif, but it's better. But it
I
took
think it's
me
better.
6 months to get to this point. And
Oh,
now I love this peanut butter so much, and the ingredients are literally dry roasted organic peanuts and sea salt.
Can I tell you a funny story about this peanut
I
butter?
love it so much. I can hug it. Go ahead.
So the first time I had it, I was visiting my in-laws, and my sister-in-law was there with her dog, and her husband was there too, but they had brought this peanut butter with them. And I'm like, "Oh, let's try it," because I'm trying to experiment and eat better. So I tried it. I'm like, "This tastes so good. This tastes really yummy, and I don't miss the sugar and whatever." And then I found out later this was the peanut butter they had kept for the dog. So
Oh
it's
my
like
gosh. The dog licked it and everything?
I don't know, but I didn't want to find out more. It's like, oh my God, okay. But I like the peanut butter. I really enjoyed it.
It's the I mean, I'm sure other brands make good peanut butter. You get 2 of these for $10,
Yeah.
and it's a good size. There is 0 grams of added sugar in this, and there's only
Yes,
1 total gram, which is coming from the natural occurring. It's so it's so good. I can't talk highly enough about this peanut butter.
I agree. And
I
it's just really yummy.
I do love their mixed nut butter, which I almost bought because that's only 6.99. I do
Oh,
love that there. But it has cashews in it, and my son has a deadly
yeah.
allergy that we just discovered, so I'm trying to just not put anything deadly in my home.
Right, right. That's important. Well,
So,
thanks for sharing that. That's a good tip.
all right. I'll see you
I will
next
see you
week.
next week.
Bye.
Bye. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. All the information provided is meant for education and entertainment purposes only. Please consult your physician before making any changes.
If you liked this episode, please give us a 5-star review. Also, share this episode with someone who you think would enjoy it. If you have topics you want us to investigate, please message us. Thanks!